Today, I will be showcasing, by far, my most favorite deck in Clash Royale. This Gorganic, voluptuous, gargantuan deck is just so sexy, I will admit. I mean, it is by far the most girth that I've ever had in a deck. I got from where I was bottom of a rank to champion in the matter of a couple days. That has never happened to me before in the history of Clash out of any deck. Now, normally, obviously, like, some of my videos, I'll say that a lot, right? I mean, I have this LumberLoon deck, this is so good, I'm getting so many ranks. At the end of the day, it's just not true. I'm losing half the time, lower than 50%, and I'm just not getting anywhere with these decks, right? I mean, sometimes I'll obviously make my way up there, but it'll be after, like, weeks of grinding that I'll eventually get to where I want to be, and I will never get to Ultimate Champion, right? I literally will not, because the deck obviously is not Ultimate Champion worthy. Some of the decks I also put on my videos, right, they're not even, like, my decks. I just kind of pull them from the leaderboards. I don't have all the cards, so I switch a few up a little bit that are fit better with the cards that I have leveled, and those decks don't work. This deck I pulled directly from the leaderboards. It was someone's ladder deck. I don't forget who he was. I think it was maybe like 15th, 30th in the world. It was his ladder deck, obviously, because when you pull the cards from the top people in the world, it's not their ranked deck, it's their ladder deck. Who cares? Pulled this cinematic masterpiece out of someone's esophagus, and I will tell you, it is the most juicy thing I've ever seen. I don't know exactly what the synergy is. I don't know why it has synergy. Like, why does this deck even work? I really don't know. I couldn't tell you, even if I tried. But it does, right? And it just, that was a beautiful E-Spirit. It just, did the Lumberjack just get himself executed by the mini P.E.K.K.A? That was not the intention. Okay, anyway, it just does. It just has synergy. I don't know why it has synergy again. It just has synergy. And it just makes it so, it makes it so voluptuous. The Skeleton King and the Evo Skeleton Army are just something that you just, for some reason, it just goes together. But this deck is seriously the deck that I honestly do believe, fully in the hardest of hearts, now I can finally officially say, without troll, this is the deck that I'll be hitting Ultimate Champion with officially. It has gotten me so far in the shortest amount of time, it is absolutely absurd. Again, I said from the bottom to champion in just a few days, like just a few tinkle days. And I was barely even playing, I was just winning like every game. I also have this other P.E.K.K.A deck that I made with Furnace, and I made another P.E.K.K.A deck because I got my Furnace up to, I don't think it's a Tesla, so let's actually freeze this. Okay, he's going to use that, that's fine. But we're going to melt that down really nicely, and we're still going to get down. No, wait, no. I have this other, because I just got Gold Knight to level 15, so I just made a deck, P.E.K.K.A deck with Furnace, and it is gargantuous as well. Not as gargantuous, not as dirty, but it's still pretty voluptuous, so I will take that as a win. Let's go with a freeze on this before that actually gets a hit. Hopefully we can kill that mini P.E.K.K.A because I really do want that to be taken out. Beautiful. I think we can go with a LumberLoon here as well. I think we can actually just force it out. Let's just maybe try to spam down this, because honestly, we're going to be able to take out that Tesla pretty girthily. Wait, what? Oh yeah, the Skeleton King did die. Okay, this is actually very interesting. So we're not actually going to be able to take that out, like, at all. I wish I had a freeze here, but I don't. This is going to be kind of unfortunate. We're playing against a 2.6 player. And I'm sorry I haven't acknowledged my absence. Yes, I have been gone, obviously. I just haven't been, I don't know how to really describe it. I have simply forgotten my iPad every single day that I've been going to school, so I haven't been able to make videos in my car. I've been trying to go to bed earlier because I got to swim. So kind of like everything mixed in between. I just haven't had time, but I also just been forgetful, so that is, of course, my fault. But I am back, so don't forget. Don't be shy, I should say. Daddy is back. Now, this game's definitely going to be tough to, like, hold on to here, because he does have Earthquake, so even my Evolved Skeleton Army is not going to be the girthiest for me here, unfortunately. So actually, we're going to have to freeze that, actually, to hopefully get 0 hits there. And still, it's going to be definitely hard to break through here, because at the end of the day, he's just going to keep piling up every card that he can. We're still going to have to maybe do that there. This is definitely going to be, it's an unfortunate battle. He's using kind of a girthy, a kind of just no-skill, disgusting deck, so I'm not really sure how to play this. And, yeah, we're pretty much going to just clap there with that. And for some reason, he just got past literally every single one of my defenses. Okay, listen, I know, I know I just lost the first game there. I was yapping a little bit too hard, I think. I know I lost. This deck is good. I mean, like, you can see Champion, like, simply bottom of Champion. Now, I know Champion's not the rank that you want to get to. Obviously, you want to get to Ultimate Champion. If I would have said I got to Ultimate Champion in a few days, that would have been pretty girthy, right? But I just haven't been playing that much. So I think that is definitely a consideration factor. Also, I really do, in my heart of hearts, believe this deck is girthy. When I play 2.6 players every 2 seconds, though, it doesn't really help me out too much. Ooh, so this is a girthier player. Seems to be playing Wizard. He might use the ability here just to suck that bad boy in. Or not, he's going to go with a stupid ability there. That's disgusting. Why would he do that? I almost want to freeze here, but I also don't. Let's just freeze anyway. I think you can tank the Evil Wizard. I wouldn't mind taking a few shots. At the end of the day, if I can take his tower early on, he's got Goblin Hut. If I cannot kill the Goblin Hut unless he messes, because he just messed up there pretty big time. I don't know if I'm going to mess up. He's going to mess up any other time. So if I cannot get damage now, especially against this Graveyard deck, these Graveyard decks are disgusting. He might be using Evo Furnace over Evo Wizard. Evo Wizard over Evo Furnace. It's just what makes this deck so girthy. His deck is definitely a good counter to mine with Goblin Hut. It's just so... 3 Fat Guys. That's an interesting clan name. But yeah, his deck definitely is not something that I look forward to playing. With the Skeleton King now, I don't know why. You got the Skeleton King and the Skeleton Army. It just really does go well. Like, it is girthy. Hopefully we can take out that Knight, though. Ooh, not quite. So he's going to go for probably another Graveyard here. This is going to be interesting. I kind of want to freeze here above. We'll see what we can do here. Let's go for a Lumberjack here. Because with the ability, I'm going to go with the freeze here. I think that's the best move. I don't want to get too much damage right there. I always have the Skarmy. He might have a poison for my Skarmy, but I can just put Skeleton King back there as well. Again, the Splash... That was the card I needed. I kept testing out cards. I didn't have Bowler upgraded. I kept wanting to use Valkyrie in my decks. I think I've also, used Knight in my decks as well as another tank besides Lumberjack. It's gotten me nowhere, right? But this voluptuous daddy, right? I mean, just literally Larry as a grown man. The Unk is really carrying me. So it is definitely something that I look forward to playing. Let's just try to... This is the interesting part, because now he can just keep cycling things in the back and eventually just take my tower over time while I do no damage on his tower. So it's definitely something that I have to watch out for. I almost want to cast the ability now just to maybe take out that Wizard while maybe it's not looking. Ooh, that's crazy. The Wizard, honestly, is not too broken, but it definitely is something you got to watch out for. Let's go for freeze on that, because that's going to be locking. There's no way that had to move anymore. He did not have to move any more than that. That's disgusting. He did not have to move any more than that. Let's go with this. If he goes with a poison or something here, I won't be too scared. Although we should be pretty good. Yeah, he's going to use a useless ability. Not too bad. Our Skeleton King is going to die, but I don't really care. 20 seconds left. He is absolutely not taking my tower. We're going to use a little bit of a wasting LumberLoon here. That Wizard is really, honestly, pretty girthy. I mean, if you had to keep it a buck. Freeze just to make sure, seal the deal. That's fine. It doesn't matter. But yeah, if we can, especially against Graveyard, if we can get just a hint of a push off in the beginning, we really should be good, because I think taking that tower was so crucial, because as you can see, me trying to take the other tower was just losing to me losing health on my towers, and it just didn't work out. But, yeah, let's enter another one here. I have to go get my lasagna in a few minutes. I don't know, my timer hasn't been going off yet, but I have a fat, juicy lasagna waiting for me in the oven from Trader Joe's, and I will tell you, it is probably the most voluptuous thing that I've ever tasted in my life. It is pie. I mean, it's just, I've been spitting everywhere, but it really is good. So this guy might be using, okay. Oh, he's using Expo. I was gonna say maybe, I've seen some scary, Royal Giant decks down with the Evo, with the Hero Knight, where you just get the Royal Giant in front, and it just, yeah, you just suck everything back with the Hero Knight. It is honestly pretty repulsive. Apparently they're nerfing heroes a lot. I don't know if they already did or if they're going to. I haven't been paying too much attention. That's a terrible LumberLoon. I probably should have went it directly on the Expo, but it's fine, whatever. I'll just go with, hopefully that doesn't change bats, please. They did not nerf his range. That's disgusting. Wait, hold on. Does this? Please, come on. Please, you have a big hammer. That's not even feasible. There's no way that does not happen. He has such a long hammer. That's disgusting. We have to go with this as well. If I went with my LumberLoon directly on that, he probably would have had absolutely nothing except for archers, which I could have arrowed, so... But he does counter me, I will be honest. Expo is a deck that absolutely counters me to the T. Yes, I could go LumberLoon on every single one of his Expos, but at the end of the day, at the tip of the needle, he has 2 towers, a broken 3 elixir card. Archers are absolutely disgusting. Now, I know he doesn't have maybe any Evos in his deck. It does not matter. It does not matter for a glimpse of a hair. He will still full counter me any day of the week. His card cycle is just so broken compared to mine. I mean, he's already back to another Tesla, so he can go with that and a Tesla to kite as well, and he will still be spending just as much elixir as me, probably. I don't know about that, but, I mean, similar. Let's go for a freeze on this, actually. He's not really doing anything. I almost feel like he kind of just gave up. That actually got him a hit. There's no way. It's not even... How did that not get another hit? But you'll see what I mean soon. Because he's going to have another Expo, he's going to have another Tesla in the time that I get back to my LumberLoon, even though we kind of just spent it there. Let's go with this. Yeah, it's going to be really good unless he goes with that. Yeah, I mean, that's... Oh, okay, let's go actually with it. I think we can go with the arrows right there. That's not too bad. We'll take that out completely, which is pretty good. I think we just have to rush again. Again, he definitely has his Expo back, Tesla back. I really don't care. That's a bad Tesla, a very bad Tesla. Let's go with the Skeleton King right here just to, like, push these out of the way. If we can actually go, he might go with a defensive Expo, which he's going to have to here. Let's see if I can freeze that. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually freeze it now. It's not too bad. I'll freeze it now. And then if he goes with Archers, prediction Archers maybe. Oh, just out of the way, but we still do get him. Let's go. Ah! Oh, that's absolutely repulsive. Oh, that's repulsive too. This guy's getting away with the most magnificent things that I've ever seen in my entire life. That is absolutely disgusting how that even happened. Let's go with this here. I think he just uses Electro Spear, although I don't think it really matters too much. He kind of is broken. Let's go with this. Okay, this is actually going to be good. This is going to be a good push. Let's set up for a LumberLoon push here. We do actually have to kill his Evil Archers, though, because those Evil Archers are just going to be so broken, just lingering in the middle of the map. We can get a nice clip here with all this. Let's actually clip all that there. Destroy that completely. This is going to go right for the tower here. He has to go with a defensive Expo. I think it's too late. No, I think we do get the death damage off. How much does that do? And it's like, even with this deck, even against an absolute hard counter, and I do not care who player says that I do not get hard counter by Expo. I absolutely do. It's disgusting. I still win because this deck is voluptuous. I would definitely be playing a lot more than this. Maybe go live with this deck. I actually feel comfortable with this deck in my hands. It is something that I absolutely believe in. So, if you play LumberLoon, I'm telling you, this is somehow a meta. I don't know what's so girthy about it in particularly, but it is definitely something that I look forward to playing every single day. So, play some clanners right now, eat my juicy lasagna. Thanks for watching. Check out don'tshootapparel.com. Not wearing it right now, but check that out. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Run it up.